it's like a shock each time I change my hair. It's like, oh, I didn't see you there. How? Like, really? I know, fine, yes, my hair is magic, but just because I changed my hairstyle doesn't mean I shape shifted, right? But yeah, it's a big thing. So at some point you feel like you are an animal in a zoo, like the attention that you get. Sometimes I just wish you would just compliment and let it go. Like, oh, you look beautiful, Miss Kosi, let's move right along, right? But it's always, how did you do that? Oh my goodness, did you do it yourself? How long did it take you? Like, it's like a whole thing. And at some point you might think it's curiosity, but for me, I was like, I don't think it's a matter of curiosity anymore. I just think it's now a matter of ignorance, because you cannot tell me in a world where we all have access to social media like that, you haven't come across black people and you haven't seen how their hair is done and how they change their hair and the controversial discussions or stuff that comes with black hair, right? But interesting fact, right, about that is, hi everybody, if you're new to my channel, my name is Kosi. I'm an English teacher in Indonesia and I have been here for 2 years now. Here are the 8 things that I think you need to know before you move to Indonesia. If you watch till the end, there is actually a bonus, which is the apps that you need to download before moving to Indonesia. Unfortunately, some of them you can only access once you are in Indonesia. So do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, please comment what you think. If you are already in Indonesia, what is your take? What are your views? And what do you wish you knew before you moved? Let's jump right to it. Point number 5. All right, point number 5. I think the treatment that you get as a black person. Okay. I did feel some type of way with this, because they will stare at you. Like, oh my goodness, they will stare. You would walk into a supermarket and at first, you think, oh, it's kids, but then even their parents. It's just that obviously the parents won't try to, like, but like you will see it's okay. You're looking, right? Like, it's rude to stare. And they will. Like, the kids obviously won't hide it. Like, they'll look at you like this. And then they'll even call like their friend or their sibling, like, hey, there is a black person. Like, So here they call foreigners bules, right? Oh, there's a bule. But like, you can tell, obviously, the way you would stare at me as a black person is different to the way you stare at a white person. But yeah. And another thing that actually pisses me off is the attention that you get for your hair. Oh my gosh. Each time I change a hairstyle, the attention is different. Indonesia has a population of black people. So the biggest island in Indonesia, which is called Papua, is filled with black people. So you would think, right, you have black people within your country. Yes, it's a different island, it might be far from you, but why not be invested in knowing about them to that point? Why is my presence shocking to you if you have black people within your population, right? At some point, they would mistake you for a Papuan, so that means they will speak to you in Bahasa Indonesia. They have a big issue of colorism here, and that then determines the kind of treatment you receive. Like, even amongst themselves, the darker you are, the lesser you are looked at. It's like you are beneath a certain level because you're dark skinned. They have this mentality or mindset that if you're dark, that means you work poor jobs, so that means you're poor. That's why you get sunburned to the point that you're dark. I once had a student who asked me, it was my first time with this class, and I walked in and hi, greetings, everything. And he asked me, Miss Kosi, where are you from? And I was like, well, take a guess. Because to them, right, you cannot be African and sound the way you sound. Like, how are you speaking fluent English or good English if you're from Africa? Because Africans speak, which I also, that's another thing. Yeah. Anyway, so they never usually guess Africa. Like, they would guess America, they would guess Australia, Canada, the UK, but it's very rare that they'll guess Africa, right? But then this student says, well, let me see. Where could you be from where it's so hot that you'll be this dark? What? So you think dark-skinned people are only dark because they're sunburned or because they're from a place where it's very hot? And guys, I was speechless. Like, I didn't even know what to say. I didn't even have a response to this child. I was just like, you know what, let's move. Today's topic is anyway, so actually, to add on with the colorism, right, when I said with the treatment, when you're dark, they treat you a certain type of way because they think you're poor, you are of a certain class, like you're of a low class, so they treat you like that. If you're light skinned, okay, when ufanele imali, when awushiswa ilanga, awusebenzi, you know, in the farms or in open spaces where you're sunburned, so that means uright when unemali. So the treatment is different. Even the liking or the attention that you will get or receive as a dark-skinned person is different to the one that a light-skinned person gets. But yeah, I have stories, but I don't want to get into it. Anyway, let's move to point number 6. So point number 6 is food. Anyway, I wrote something, so I got to say it. If you like spicy food, you will be okay here, because almost everything here, it's either spicy or sweet. It's like the extreme, like spicy, hot, or sweet. Like, and also I get it, people might be like, oh, so it's like, you know, kind of like Indian food. No, it's not. I grew up with Indians in Durban, so I know it's not. Hey guys, anyway, we're gonna rice. There's rice, so you'll be fine. Like, nothing beats rice. If in doubt, just order fried rice. You'll be fine. That's the staple food here. Rice. They have rice for breakfast, lunch, supper. You will be okay. So whenever in doubt, you feel sick, you're not sure, just order rice. You won't go wrong. Maybe you can also order noodles. So here they call rice nasi goreng. Nasi is rice, goreng is fried, and they also call noodles mee goreng. So mee, noodles, goreng, fried. You can have that. It's usually safe. All right. Yeah, I guess you can pick up. I'm not really a fan of the food here because it's just bland. Like, it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. You will either have rice and chicken, noodles and chicken, rice, chicken, noodles. For me, I love to cook. So I have found certain foods that I'm able to cook. Like, just whenever I'm craving home cooked meal, I have found places where I can buy products that are more similar to what I know from back home, even though those will be quite pricey. So you do have like your expat shops, and it'll be quite expensive. Whenever I do get time, I will actually do a video where I take you grocery shopping, and then you can see the difference between a local store and I want to say international store, but it has international brands. The prices are crazy, but you're like, you know what, I just want a bit of home, so you can sacrifice. Okay. Oh, actually, while we're still on that, so here the nice part is they do eat like tribe chicken feet and stuff, and that is my favorite. So I just make sure that whoever is coming to visit me comes with maize meal, and I can make bab and chicken feet and tribe and everything else. I don't like the beef here. The texture of the beef here is not it. It's not it. Like, I don't know. Hey, I don't know what it is. And I've seen the cows. I've seen the cows, but it's just different. It's just not it. Point number 7 is weather. The weather here, you only have 2 types. Summer, like, it's hot, it's raining. That's it. It's hot, it's raining. Hot, raining. So that means you will need sunscreen, you will need an umbrella, you will need flops or like open shoes for the rain. Yeah, that's just about it. And the thing is, here when it rains, right, I think like the irrigation system is not that great, so it kind of floods a little bit. So you'd find, Luguti, if you're going to wear like white shoes or bright shoes and you don't want to mess your shoes, Washem, like don't put them on. Just have flops and then change when you get to the destination that you're going to, because your shoes will get messy. All right. Oh yeah, and AC is also going to be your friend. If the AC is off, there's like this hot air, humid air that just hits you. Oh yeah, no, it's uncomfortable. Like sometimes when you're in a classroom and the AC is not working, the kids would even be sweating, like even their hair becomes damp. It's that bad. Anyway, point number 8 is health system. Okay, so the health system here is not really the best. It's basic, it's standard. Yeah, it's basic, it's standard. It's not the best. Like if you have major health issues, this might not really be the place for you. I have had students that if ever they had like major health issues, they would go to Malaysia or Singapore, because that's where people usually go for like serious health issues. Because here, and also it does not help that our company, when it comes to the insurance, medical insurance, how it works is that you pay for the stuff yourself and then you claim after, but you only claim 80% of it. So yeah, sometimes you just fell sick and maybe you don't have the money, you're stuck, but you have medical insurance. The only part that the medical insurance covers there and there is if you're hospitalized. That's it. Now, to the bonus part that I said you'll find at the end. These are the apps that you will need to download for when you come to Indonesia. Some you'll be able to download before you get here, but others you can only download once you're here because it's dependent on location and where you are, right? So, application number 1 is Grab. Grab, you use it for transport, for food, and there's also Grab Health. So you can also have a doctor's consultation there and get your medication delivered. Okay? There's also like this whole thing where you can get discounts there, and you use it. You can actually put your card on it, and there's also another like virtual account system that you can link to your Grab, and yeah, you use it to pay. 2, Gojek. Gojek is just like Grab. It's another version of Grab. Depending, sometimes if you're lucky, Gojek is cheaper. Grab has I don't know, more expensive maybe because of demand. Gojek might have more discounts. It's a give and take. Third application, which is also quite important if you want to be sending money back home, is Transfez. Transfez, I like it because it's quick, and the fees are also not ridiculous, right? But it's very quick and efficient. I love it. And then number 4, another money app is Wise. Wise sometimes there's so many legalities, which I guess maybe could be very safe, more safer compared to Transfez. But yeah, then again, I prefer Transfez. That's one I've been using for the longest time. With Wise though, I can easily send money to my own account, to myself. Transfez, I have to send it to my friend and then ask my friend to then put it into my account. I don't know why it does not allow me to send money to my own account, but yeah. And then application number 5, which this one is linked to the network, like a SIM card that I would advise. If you're going to be working for my company, they all get us the same account, which is my Telkomsel. You can download the app. One thing I also love about my Telkomsel is that you can literally get a roaming package whenever you're traveling Southeast Asia. So you don't need to be getting different SIM cards. I learned this the hard way because I had like SIM card from Malaysia, I had a SIM card in Singapore, I had a SIM card. I think I learned it like on my 3rd trip that no, man, I can actually be roaming, get a roaming package through Tokopedia to travel Southeast Asia, and voila, it was amazing. Okay, and then app number 6, which this one was supposed to be number 1. I don't know why it's on number 6. Google Translate. Hey, Google Translate is going to be your best friend. Do not play with this one. Have it. Like this one, you can have it before you leave even. Like from the communication that you're receiving, you will need Google Translate. Once you get to the airport, you will need Google Translate. That one is number 1, number uno. But anyway, right now it's on 6. And then you also need number 7, you need WhatsApp. I know for most African countries, WhatsApp is standard, but I noticed that with other countries, like some Australians actually don't have WhatsApp. They use, what's that, Messenger? I was like, wait, what? But yeah, not everybody seems to actually be on WhatsApp like that. Here, WhatsApp is the main form of communication, so you need to have WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Anyway, number 8 is OVO. There might be other versions of the virtual banking account system, but the one that I use is OVO and it works well. I link my OVO to my bank account, link my OVO to my Grab, my Gojek, my train app. Yeah, it works. You need that one as well. But I think with that, you can only get it once you are in Indonesia. And then number 9 is Access by Kai. Access by Kai is the train app. It gives you the schedules, like you can check. Literally, it's like cheap flights, but trains. And only, obviously, within Indonesia. And then number 10 is Halodoc. Halodoc is mainly for just health issues. So you can also get doctor consultations, and also get medication. They have a pharmacy there, so if you want to order something and they tell you you need a prescription, you can quickly just get a consult and ask for a prescription and then check out, and the medication is delivered to you literally sometimes in a space of like 30 minutes. It's that good. And then number 11 is Shopee. Okay, Shopee is the app for you to like shop. We do not have Shein here, guys. I cried. Like I was like, wait, what? But then again, it helps me because I'm not buying things unnecessarily. I feel like if I had Shein, I would. I think I would have been. I'm already abusing Shopee and TikTok Shop, but like, yeah. So you need Shopee. Like almost all the little things that you'd want, you would definitely find on Shopee. And delivery sometimes also takes 2 to 3 days. And you can also use OVO to pay for your Shopee. And then last but not least, number 12, Tokopedia. Tokopedia is also another online shopping app, just like Shopee. Sometimes you might find that something is available on Tokopedia, but it's not there on Shopee, or maybe Shopee has more discounts than Tokopedia. It's a thing of preference, really. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you can ask any questions that you have. I will definitely get back to you. And see you when you get to Indonesia. Bye.